Hello everyone and welcome to the Adventures of Shuggy. This is one of the games that is in the brand new Indie Royale bundle that just came out yesterday, and so I thought I'd, give it a review, and I actually plan to probably do a walkthrough of this entire game as well, but the first episode will also serve as a review. So, the storyline is told in this sort of comic book style, so we have following the directions in his grandfather's will, Shuggy heads to the castle he inherited. Then you can see we're playing as this purple vampire guy. My only figuring is that he must be, the, grandson of the Count, and the Count probably died from, asphyxiation due to no numbers, nothing to count or anything like that, I don't know. Anyway, so, is this the right place? According to the will, this is definitely it. Gulp. Nice imposing castle we have here. What? It says the place is haunted right in the will? Well, why would you... Did you not read the will before? Okay. Ghosts and ghouls won't stop me. Well, I'm glad you're a little brave vampire. It's like a little brave toaster. There's only one way to find out what's going on. ... Well, you could turn into a bat, right? What is all this steam about? Well, silly vampire. It's because I'm running Steam right now. That's how I'm playing a game. Of course. Blimey, it's hot in here. No, it's a good thing. Steam is very good. Shuggy thinks he may have found the problem. Why are you talking in third person? Alright, and as you can see, here's our layout. So, let's just get started. So there's these bigger levels here, like the boiler room, for example, and it requires 8 keys to get into. So, how do we get keys, you say? Well, great question. Gonna have to do a level. So we're gonna start out with In a Spin, and oh yeah, this game, you can play it with the controller, as you can see, or you can also use the keyboard, and depending on what input you're using, it actually changes the controls in the directions on the screen as well. So, as you can see, we're going to be able to spin this room around like this, and that's nice. So anyway, and it's going to make our life better. This is a pretty cool mechanic, The game actually, this is not the only thing you can do. Like each level, the little gimmicky type thing, or whatever you want to call it, that is used to solve the puzzle is different. So, in just a minute we're going to see, you can mess about with time in some of the levels, and then there's these little annoying creatures you have to herd sometimes as well, but those are my least favorite type, and you'll see why, because it takes forever. But anyway, overall, the game is not, I've only played through part of it, I've not beaten it yet, so it's not like super difficult at the start, which is totally fine with me. But, I think it has potential, so it's definitely worth, if you're planning on getting the bundle anyway, this is definitely, a good idea. So here's the time slip I was talking about. So basically, you don't want to run into yourself, because I guess it causes some kind of like, paradoxical type business to happen. But anyway, what we're going to do is just go stand on this button like this, and we're just going to hang out, because then, as you can see, another version of ourselves exactly will be made. And so now we can go down here. Oh man, that was awkward. As I was saying before, let's go ahead and get these gems really quick. Oops, that was close. Okay, and then can I not actually make it back up there? Because that would be super unfortunate if in fact you cannot. Okay, I don't know if that's going to give me enough time. Oh man. Okay, so what we're going to do, get here. Okay. And then we're just going to try and get through here. Hopefully he doesn't come down here, because I'm totally okay, good. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully he'll land on this button now. And we get to go through here. Just briefly. That was close. And so now we really need to make this jump, because if not, our little friend will run into us and we'll die horribly. So, there you go. Perhaps not the best executed way to do it, but anyway. So yeah, and you can... Eventually you'll unlock multiple paths you can go through, so that's nice. It's not actually, it doesn't appear to be required to actually get, to do every level in order to beat this game. Could be wrong about that, but you actually build up a pretty huge stockpile of keys pretty quickly. So, that's nice. But anyway, whichever direction I'm facing is the direction it turns, so that's how I'm controlling the gem, making it fall in a certain way. Anyway, so yeah. And we're gonna go do this level now? Why not? Okay, so this is the guys I was talking about, the Shmoo. These are my least favorite part of the game so far. They're super, super annoying. Anyway, you can fast forward time, as you can see right here. They're moving a little bit faster, but still it's painfully slow. And to be honest, I don't think this is a very good mechanic. So, there's my 2 cents. I think it's boring. I think it takes a lot away from the game, in my opinion. And actually, let's try to get, okay, what we're gonna do, let's try to get these guys to like fall down over here, awesome. And then try to get these guys up there too. And this way, hopefully this will make it go a little bit faster. So essentially, you bounce these guys into the cages like this, and they unlock these gems for you, aw darn it. And it just, I don't know. I'm not saying this game is necessarily bad, I haven't played enough of it to make that judgment yet, but I will say this mechanic is pretty terrible. Oh man, and you can't hit him again right away, so as you can see I missed there unfortunately. I have to wait for him to come all the way right around again. And then come on buddy, yes finally. See, even Shuggy was getting impatient there. Alright, so we've got, let's see, step. Okay, so let's go in here now. Okay, so here, again, this is probably my favorite mechanic of the game right here, is because, oh, whoops. Okay, well I thought you could just sort of fall off of there and it'd be fine, but apparently not. But that's fine. Nearly killed myself again. Anyway, yeah, I really like the rotation. It's kind of like And Yet It Moves, if you played that game. But anyway, back and forth, watch out for the spiky roller. Okay. Oh, I remember this level. So now you get some enemies in here. So far there's been no combat introduced, which is kind of unfortunate in my opinion, but you know, whatever. It happens. And if there's no combat throughout this whole game, that's okay. So we gotta press this button down. And then you gotta wait a super long time like that. Oh man. And then go up here. And you have to just keep getting through this gauntlet over and over again. It's not that bad, to be honest. Once you've beaten it, like the first time, I had a little bit of trouble, but like I said, the difficulty in this game, not that bad so far. The main thing is just the shmoo orange guys. It's like the annoying orange had a ton of kids, and yeah, I do not appreciate. Do not appreciate. Anyway, let's finish this level up. Good deal. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the controls are pretty solid. They feel fine. There's no lag at all, as far as I've experienced. And this is like, I'm recording right now. I'm recording on 2 different programs, Audacity and I'm using Fraps as well. Plus I'm playing this game, so, you know, there's really, as far as I've noticed so far at least, there's no lag. Here, this one was kind of difficult to get used to. You're actually pushing up and down to move him because of his orientation on the screen, so I'm actually pressing down and up to move him, if that makes sense. Anyway, we gotta actually fall down here again, go through this. And this level, like I said, the ones where they change your orientation is actually pretty fun, I think. And these are the best, most well-designed levels, for sure. And as you can see, even if you're going to fall to your death, you actually win if you collect all the gems. So, another, oh man. See, this one's more bearable just because of the fact that, like, it's, you know, at least it's kind of an interesting little concept or something. Like, it's not that bad. But anyway, yeah. Let's get these guys up here. Keep on rocketing them into the air, hopefully. Whatever, I didn't mean to do that, but hopefully they recover in time. Unfortunate, okay. Now if we just hit these guys onto the ceiling, hopefully good things happen for us. Okay. And I'm not trying to complain too much, because the game is, in my experience so far, fairly fun. But, I mean, it really suffers from these shmoo guys, like, really. The annoying orange's offspring. How could you think anything good would come of that? Because it didn't. Anyway. And I'm not trying to be too harsh. So far there's only been, I think I've only played 3 levels with the orange guys in them, so that's not terrible. And maybe some people really like this mechanic. I mean, that's possible, so whatever. I'm not gonna, like, if that's the only thing this game does badly, then that's fine. Whatever. So let's keep on. Let's actually go back down and go up this route now. So I think there's actually a different element that I haven't shown off yet. Okay, so here, this just introduces enemies for the first time. And I hope later on we're going to have some combat, because, I mean, you're pretty... Oh, man. I'm hoping we're not like the Edward Cullen vegetarian vampire who can't, like, you know, hurt enemies. Like the itsy bitsy spider has to be left alone to just go up the water spout all the time. And I hope it's not like that. I'd really like there to be some kind of combat mechanic. But, you know, maybe not. That's okay, too. I mean, in Meat Boy there's not really a combat mechanic. No, I guess there's boss battles, but most of the time you just have to avoid them and they kill themselves somehow. So, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So let's go over here. I keep wanting to press jump to get into these levels. Anyway, so we're gonna avoid spiky dudes. These guys are kind of annoying, but whatever. They don't like, when they hit the ground, it doesn't cause anything to happen as far as like you don't get stunned or anything like that. It just makes a bumpy sound. That's it. So I keep pressing jump. Anyway, so anyway, sometimes you just need a different perspective. So oh yeah, so what this is, essentially you just have to get up here to get those last 2 gems is your goal. It's the only part you cannot do. So anyway, essentially that green orb that you can see right there. Come on, fall down, bro. Let's go. This green orb you can see right here. It's gonna turn our... There we go. Exactly. So anyway, we're gonna fall down. And then have to climb back up. I don't know about the hitbox on these spikes. I've been trying to avoid them as much as possible, so... it might be probably possible to kill yourself like that. That could be super unfortunate. But anyway, did that just fine. So like I said, the levels where they change your perspective, pretty awesome. I like them anyway. So let's just get on in here. My goal for this video is I'm just going to beat the main area here, the lava vat. So watch out for the lava fish. So again, just introducing a new type of enemy. And for this one, pretty much, if you just get on this, whoops, on this right here, and then just get up top and go like that, you're fine. And that is how I survived this level. Up, and there you go. So yeah, like I said, the controls were pretty solid. There's never been a time when I died and I was like, wow, that was the game's fault, you know, which is nice. I mean, those of you who are fans of like Super Meat Boy type games, this may not seem like it's quite as hardcore. It's more of a puzzler than it is, you know, just hardcore platformer, which, you know, it's fine. But there's been, this market is, you know, pretty saturated, excuse me. It's pretty saturated at this point. There's a lot of puzzle platformers out there, and this one, you know, while it may be good, oh actually, okay, there's a specific order you have to do this in. You need to get down here. Actually, no, I lied. You go up here first. Essentially, you've got to race this guy. So there is a way to mess yourself up where you cannot actually beat the level anymore. So you time this so that you actually, whoops. You have to time it so that you can beat him down there in order to get those gems. So I may have, okay. Let's time it until he's just about to hit it like that, and then we gotta race him down here and just fall down like that. Okay, there we go. And now if you do that without beating him down there, there's no way to beat the level, you just have to restart. Not a big deal. But anyway, let's see. Moving on along. So as you can see, we've already gotten 14 keys, good grief, and we only needed 8 to unlock this area here. Also, there's no fall damage as far as I can find out. But anyway, yeah. So we only needed 8 to unlock that. Not a big deal. And so the rest of these levels, I mean, presumably you'll need more keys eventually, but for right now you don't, so whatever. You know. And here, like, as you can see, the difficulty has gotten, like, a little bit higher at least. So that's nice. Because I do like a challenge, for sure. And this is the first level I ran into where I actually died more than, like, or I was having a little bit of time to actually have to think through it. And now, you know, I'm used to these guys' movement patterns, and it's not that much of a challenge, but to be honest, like, it's still very, very early in the game. Like I said, this first screen, I think these levels are meant to be, you know, gotten through in like 30 seconds or less, which that's fine. Oh, I like this level. So here we have a chasing element, and actually, this one, I hope this gets more difficult, because, or like they add something else in here, because right now, as long as you're expecting it, which, I mean, so you're probably going to die once when you run this level the first time, because you don't know where you start and stuff, but, you know, I actually managed to pull this off on my first try, even without realizing what was going on. But anyway, yeah, that's a cool element too, so I hope they do something good with that, because it definitely has potential. Anyway, I'm just going to finish up these last 4 levels, and then I'll do the boiler room next time. So, Goblin Steps, oh yeah, these guys. So these guys, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of this guy. Okay, let's do this the correct way. Whoops. Whatever. Oh man, kill me. Okay. This one, because you're on a time limit, I don't, like, I keep messing up this jump. I could do it the first time. Wow. Kill me. Anyway. It's not like, you don't have to, okay, whatever. Screw that. Anyway, I was going to say, so we're about to run out of time here, so what we're going to do is just go sit on this. And then our newest guy, we won't encounter him because now we're going to go around this way. And we're just going to camp right down here, wait for that goblin to move, and we're good. So anyway, like I said, you know, it's pretty forgiving in the early game. There's no, like, super race against the clock just yet, which I assume it's going to get much more difficult than this, but whatever. For right now, this is an okay difficulty, so we've only got 3 levels left. Fetch the gems. Oh, this level. So this is really the first time this game actually had a serious, like, difficulty spike. Is right here at this level, because, as you can possibly see, there's a ton of ways to kill yourself, and you gotta really be, well, that was close. You gotta be pretty careful. How do I want to do this? I'm kind of in trouble. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna turn it like that. There we go. And like this. Again like this. And then like this again. And like this. Like this. So yeah, this level I'm actually having to focus for quite a little bit. Anyway, and so then let's just get the rest of these gems. So we fall down here. Turn it like that. Turn it like that. And again. And once more. Awesome. Oh, we're missing just one. Okay. So yeah, this level was really when I was like, oh, this game may actually have some, you know, potential to be quite a challenge. So like I said, this is my favorite element, and I think it's very well done. Like I said, let's see here. Yeah, and so this piece, if they develop this a lot, and like, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. This one is taking a little bit of concentration. But anyway, so yeah, I'm excited about this game because, look, oh, crud. Okay, I'm not going to show you that again. Good grief. So let's exit level. Yes. I just beat that one on my own time, my goodness. There was no reason for me to die there. Anyway, but that was my own fault. It was a bad jump. It's not like the game messed me up or anything. So anyway, this level, I feel like there's, you know, a secret or something. I don't know what's going on here, and this may speak of good things to come as well. Maybe there's like, do we get the ability to fly or something? I don't know. But we got another key, so that's nice. And then, I'm pretty sure this is the last level. Oh, this one. Okay, so this is what we're going to end on right now. This level I do not like either. This is the game's worst, for sure. The absolute worst thing it does right here. For sure. But anyway, that's okay, I guess. Oh, crud. Anyway, I'm not even going to show this level. Basically, what you have to do, get these guys on here, travel up here, avoid them, so you don't knock them off like that, and get them over here. I have beaten this level, it's a big pain in the butt. But anyway, so there you go. I don't like it at all, but whatever. There's, like I said, there's only been 3 levels of this so far, so the game overall looks really good, and it's totally worth the $6 I think they're asking for, the Indie Royal bundle. Anyway, if you don't know what that is, link in the description, also link to the developer's website in the description, so check that out, show those guys some love, and